In the last couple of videos, we are looking at Windows Virtual Desktop, Azure Virtual Desktop and what it can do. And there is also a playlist created by Microsoft, which is linked in the description. And if you need more information on Azure Virtual Desktop or if you're interested in it. So now you're going to look at Azure Containers. Um, Virtual machines, they help to reduce cost versus the investments that are required for physical hardware, and they are limited to a single OS per virtual machine. But the thing is, if you want to run multiple instances of an application on a single host machine, containers are an excellent choice. So when you're talking about like moving from on-prem to cloud, and instead of procuring hardware and running it on a cloud, virtual machine would be a very good choice. But when you want to run multiple instances of an application in a VM, um, or on a single host machine, um, containers would be a very good choice. So let's dive deeper. So containers are a virtualization environment. Um, so much like running multiple VMs on a single physical host, you can run multiple containers on a single physical or virtual host. But unlike VMs, you don't manage the OS for a container, right? And virtual machines appear to be an instance of an OS that you can connect and manage. Containers are lightweight and designed to be created, scaled out, and stopped dynamically. And it's also possible to create and deploy VMs as application demand increases, but um, containers are a lighter weight, more agile method. So one of the differences between so from whatever we have seen so far between containers and VMs is that containers are lighter than VMs and they're more agile. So, and containers are designed to allow one to respond to changes on demand. So with containers, you can quickly restart if there is a crash or a hardware interruption. So one of the most popular container engines is, sure many of you might have heard of it. It's Docker. So which is supported by Azure. So from whatever we have seen so far, so containers are lighter than VMs. Containers are more agile than VMs, and the purpose of containers is to run multiple instances of an application on a single physical or virtual host. And with containers, you don't need to manage the operating system in question. So that is what you have learned so far, and you can uh, containers can respond to changes on demand, right? So like if there's a crash or there's a hardware interruption, you can quickly restart it. So next video, we're gonna compare um, virtual machines to containers, and obviously we've gone through a few of them. We might see the same things again, but uh, we'll go through it in the next video. So until then, see you next time.